Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 18th of March, 2025. Can you believe that we're in the 18th of March already? If you caught that, for some reason, my Siri decided to go off, and I don't know why, because I didn't say anything about... Anyway, if you didn't hear that, I'm just talking shit. But yeah, if you did hear that, that's... I don't know. I don't know what caused that to go off. But never mind. Rainbow Islands today on the Commodore Amiga. And what a game it is. This is pretty much as arcade perfect as you were ever going to get it in the on the home versions. The Spectrum made a valiant effort, and I do mean a valiant effort. It's one of my favourite versions, actually, the Spectrum. Even managed to surpass the Master System version by having 3 rainbows at a time, which the Master System could only handle 2, which was weird, because the Master System was far more powerful than the ZX Spectrum, but the ZX Spectrum was slightly more faithful to the arcade than that one. But one does not get as close to the arcade as this one. This is a very good conversion. But then it was handled by Taito, so at the end of the day, I can sort of see, you know, it would have been good because they were involved. I think if it was a third-party developer, it might not have been quite as good. But they've done an absolutely stunning job with the game. Graphically, it's spot on. You've got all 3 rainbows when you get your upgrades as well. The way that you get your gems is fairly easy. You make rainbows over the top of your enemies, and then you burst them, or you can put them underneath your enemies and jump up and burst them. As long as it makes contact with them and they don't get killed initially, so there you go, that's what I mean, then yeah, you get a good chance of getting something good out of them. So it could be gems, it could be potions, well, anything really, anything that's positive. Otherwise you just get food, which is basically points. But yes, now you'll notice it does say a 2-player. This is a 2-player game, but it's not a simultaneous 2-player. It's a turn-based 2-player. And I don't think it was ever a simultaneously 2-player game. And I believe the reason for that might be rainbows. Too many rainbows on screen at once, and I think the whole system would have just cluster-freaked. Because, well, even the arcade isn't 2-player simultaneously. So there you go. But graphically, it's really nice. The colours are absolutely spot on. You've got the rainbows as well. They just, obviously, they are the sort of the central part of the game, so you want to have decent rainbows. And yeah, so they've done a really good job with bringing this to the Amiga. And this was one of those games that was kind of bundled with the actual computer. I believe there was a pack that contained Rainbow Islands, and that was like the cartoon pack and things like that for the A500 Plus, but this was an A500 game, so it would have come out as part of another pack. It might have been part of the Batman pack, I can't remember. Anybody with their memories intact can tell me in the comments which bundle for the A500 contained Rainbow Islands, because I'm pretty sure it was there. Pretty sure it was part of one of the release packs, but let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear from you. I'd also love it if you could just press that like and subscribe button and the little bell, just so you don't miss out on any future content from the channel. So there you go. And thanks for tuning in as well. It's always great to have new people on board, and viewers are going up. So thanks ever so much for anyone that's tuned in recently and decided to stick around. I do appreciate each and every one of you. It means the world, it really does. Anyway, so yeah, it's just everything is in how it should be. This is how you would play it on the arcade, and the Amiga has done a fantastic job. But then, you know, it's the Amiga. It did a pretty good job at most arcade conversions. Not all, most. And even better now, because there's so many different games coming out for the Amiga now that we probably would have had, or at least if we'd have known how that the Amiga could handle games back in the day, I think we'd have had a very different version of RoboCop, for example, because that is coming soon. Rastan as well, which I know I mentioned Rastan a bit because I love it. It's a great game. And the Amiga version that's coming soon, I hope soon, looks absolutely stunning. And I just died by giant spider booties. That's not good. Anyway, again, let's talk about the boss, because the boss is huge and the boss fills up the screen, which is how it should be. And now I'm back down to 1 rainbow. This is going to be sucky. Yeah, I thought it might be. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the UI as well before we move on to a different aspect of the game. So you've got your player 1 score in the top left-hand corner, player 2 score in the top right-hand corner, high score in the middle, gems that you've collected in the bottom centre, and boss hit points in that big bar at the top there, which will steadily go down as we beat the snot out of him. So yes, it's all present and correct and how it should be, which is great. So it's great to see the bosses are in such a big graphic as well. The sprites are huge, which is great. I can't really say much else about the graphics on this. It is pretty much arcade perfect, so that's as good as it's going to get, realistically, isn't it? I love the different coloured texts as well when you collect items. It's all good. It's all good. So there we go. Controls are easy. It's left, right, up and down. Not that you really use up and down in this game, but it's there. And then you've got jump and rainbows. So if you've got a 2-button stick, especially the WHD load version of this actually has an option to have two buttons instead of up for jump. I think that 2 buttons works better than up. Just putting it out there, and it just flows better. Up for jump, just I don't know. It doesn't feel as fluid, which is a shame. God, that was close. Flipping hell. Talk about reflexes. Anyway, yeah. If you haven't got jump assigned to the secondary fire button, then you are going to be using up. And like I said, it's a lottery, to be honest. But the controls are tight. They do work quite nicely, to be fair. But jumping isn't what this game is about. You're supposed to use your rainbows and climb up them and do all that kind of thing. And I've just died to helicopter scum. Game over. Oh dear. Well, we'll continue anyway. Even the continues run. You've even got to put credits in. It's just like having an arcade machine in your house. Great stuff. So, very pleased to be bringing this. I know I've done a few versions, and also I'm going to be doing a version of Rainbow Islands called Rainbow Islands Recolored, which is a Master System version with slightly better graphics and slightly better colours. And I do believe the glitch that crashed at level 7 I think has been removed as well, but I'm not sure. We'll have a look when we get to it. But I do believe there's been a few fixes in the game as well. So that'd be nice to see. But I'm not going to do it this week because having 2 Rainbow Islands in 1 week is more than enough. One is more than enough, to be honest. But there you go. So sound is great. You've got the Rainbow Islands soundtrack going in the background, which is great. And if you're doing a drinking game, every time I say great, take a swig, which is great. So yeah, it's all there. The sound effects, the music, the rainbows, everything has sound effects to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It works, and it's just a fun game as well, which is probably more important than the graphics and the sound and all that kind of stuff. Because if you've got a great looking game but it plays by like absolute dog poo, then you're not going to enjoy it. Oh yes, if you don't hurry up, you also get this what do you call it? This like water level rising up, and I'm struggling to get out of it. I'm going to die. Oh poo. Anyway, yeah, that's your hurry up or I'm going to drown you, which is lovely. So, but yes, sound, graphics, controls, all excellent. So, a job well done, I feel. And this home conversion. So, playability, it's absolutely there. This is the arcade game version for your Amiga. So, at the end of the day, if you enjoyed the arcade, you're going to love this, and it's got all the gameplay elements that make up an excellent retro gaming stew, and I think you will enjoy munching on it to great extremes. So replay value, absolutely. Again, it's not the easiest of games to finish, so it will keep you coming back for more, because there's no saves and there's no passwords, so you're going to have to do it the hard way. Yes. back when gaming required nothing but skill, guts and determination. Or something along those lines. But there you go. Other than that, that's about covers all of the aspects that I normally look at in a review, so I think I'll leave it there. You guys can enjoy some more footage with the sound cranked up so that you'll get to hear the excellent soundtrack and the sound effects. And until tomorrow, when I come back with something else for you to look at, well, you keep it retro, and as usual, yeah, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the